Okay, so it doesn't matter if the legs are crossed, so they can be anywhere, they can be straight. Just the hands on the knee, just round the spine. As we exhale, just bring the chin down. And just pause here, just a little stretch in the back. So chin is tucked down, shoulders rolling forward. And just check in with the neck. As the spine stays rounded, the weight's down the hips and the back body. Just let the head just gently roll from side to side. If you feel any tightness, I feel like tightness down the side of my neck. Just maneuver the shoulder just to ease into that tightness and let it stretch out in a gentle way. Just gently moving the head. Pause if we need, but breathe. Use the breath out to let anything go we don't need. Inhale through the nose if we've got available to us, or just breathe in and out of the mouth. Doesn't matter, just breathing slowly. And then rocking forward. Let the weight come forward, let the tummy come forward, the ribs lift, the heart lift, the shoulders roll back. And just take the face to the sky. We're going to open the mouth nice and wide. We're going to stay here and open the mouth, stick the tongue out and heart out. And then bring the tongue in, close the mouth as we breathe in. Then exhale, tongue out. Open the eyes nice and wide when we exhale. So inhale. Exhale. Inhale, bring the head back to center, eyes can be nice and closed, and then just let the ears roll down towards the shoulder. So we're going to pause here. So as the head rolls down to one shoulder, just the opposite shoulder, just imagine we're just drawing that shoulder down just to feel a nice opening to the side of the neck. If you need to massage, if there's any tightness, any tension, you know, bring the hand up and just massage and bring the warmth in. If it feels a good idea, we're going to put more weight onto the head. We can bring the same hand that we're leaning towards on the side of the head and just allow that just to rest there. So don't force anything, don't pull, push, just let the hand rest there, a little bit more weight. And then just again, the opposite shoulder, drawing it away. Breathing in, breathing out. Release that hand down to the earth. Stay with the head there, let the hand stay down. And lift the opposite arm, just leaning over to that side, the head leaning towards. So we start to open the whole side of the body, the side of the body, the ribs. Just feel if a lifting up of the arm, stretching the shoulder forward. Feel the sit bones grounding down. Feel open to the waist. So we can keep this hand grounded. We can turn the palm to the sky, find the lightness to the hand, let the hand relax, release up maybe. So much stronger. So if you want to keep the hand down, please do. Make sure our back feels okay. But that opposite sit bone's grounding down. So don't let all the weight come onto this one side. Inhaling, exhaling. Just make sure we're not holding any tightness in the shoulders. Feel the neck lengthening. Leaning a little bit further over maybe. Feel a nice stretch of the shoulders, the ribs. Then ground the hand and release further over. So you might find the hand wants to walk further away. You might find the elbow comes down, but then just keep that opposite sit bone grounded. So just opening in a very kind way. So not forcing anything, not trying to get anywhere, just being here in this moment. Just being aware of what our bodies need in this moment, what they can do and what we need to do, sometimes different. So just enjoying this open inside the body. And then we're going to inhale, lifting up, pushing that arm away, come back to center, both hands down to the earth, again, chin down to the chest, and inhale, just inhale, lift your head up. Exhale, chin down, just checking in with the neck, shoulders, easing out. Let the body settle down, so not rushing between our poses. Staying present in our journey. And then we're going to let the other ear roll down to the other shoulder. Again, just let the shoulders roll down, shoulder blades melt down the back. And just ease over the other ear to the side of the shoulder. And then just mindfully be aware of the opposite shoulder, drawing it down. So start to feel an opening for the side of the neck. And again, we're going to bring our hand up and just massage around our neck, shoulders. Find any areas of tension or tenderness and just gently massage in a loving, kind way. And then when we're ready, just let the hand come down, leaning over. Maybe bring the other hand over onto the side of the head, so that the hand that's on this, where we're leaning towards, that hand comes over. And it can just rest onto the side of the head. Again, just mindfully bringing that other opposite shoulder away, just increasing that opening, but not forcing anything, just allowing it to open kindly, softly. Inhaling, exhaling. Make sure you're not tensing the face. A nice soft kiss of the lips. Nice soft face. Cheekbones, eyes, forehead, soft. Feel the cool breath as we inhale, coming through the nose and the mouth. Exhale, warm energy, fused energy. And then slowly release that hand down, keeping the head there. And lean over to that side, ground that hand. And just lean over, bring the opposite hand over past the ear in a side stretch. So again, make sure the opposite sit bone, so it kind of tends to lift up, just pushing it down, maneuver the hips, pushing the hips down. Take that shoulder back. So keeping our heart open. And then leaning over. Feel a nice stretch around the glutes maybe, the hips, the waist, the ribs, the arm. And we can stay here, or we can just release that bottom hand. Relax the bottom shoulder. Again, keep that sit bone grounded as much as we can. We'll feel a nice stretch if we can. Just feel the sit bone grounding down. And as we inhale, lift and rise the side of the ribs up, leaning over. Inhaling, exhaling. Then ground the hands and lean further over. Stretching over, keep the sit bone connected, and maybe walk the hand and foot away a little bit. Leaning over. Not worrying about how far down we're coming. Just find that lovely open side of the body. You can manoeuvre that top arm, just move around slightly. Always be in the explorer in our practice, and manoeuvring, slight movements, micro movements. And see what difference that makes, where the stretch moves to. And then drop that hand down, walking your hands forward, nice and slow, just let the body come long forward. So if you're aware of the knees and the knees have started chattering, we can lengthen the legs. Don't feel we have to keep these knees bent. We will change the cross in a moment, but don't wait for me, just, maneuver. Make sure you're in your body and present. And as the arms come forward, if the head is coming down, we can always put the head on support as well, blocks or something. We can put a bolster under the body as well if we're quite tight today. If it's available to us, just gently rock the forehead, rock the body, just easing out and inside the body. So we can have the arms soft, or we can lift the palms, lift the elbows, and just gently rock. Just feeling into how this feels as we move side to side. We pause in the centre and come into our intuition, that third eye, drop in. Instincts, intuition, our wisdom, inner wisdom. What do we most want from this moment today? What do we feel we need? What do we really need? Is it just to be present in this moment? Just be here in this moment? Is it to feel balanced? Or stretched out, flexible? Or just well, peaceful, whatever it is? Put that into a positive affirmation, a positive frame of mind. I am, I choose, And then feel what it feels like to have those words and make that real. What's it feel like to have that in the moment? And slowly, slowly walk the hands back. The hands come behind the body. Take the weight off the legs and just slowly lengthen one leg forward, then the other. A little wiggle of the feet, maybe from side to side. And then come back to sit up. Fleshy part to the bottom back, burny bit back. Walking forward and just let the body come forward. Just let the legs have a nice release. So a little bend in the knees if we need, or a big bend. But just let the spine relax forward. Let all that tension or tightness from the knees just roll away. Breathe them out through the soles of the feet. So we do sometimes hold on to things, and that can come through in our knees. We're being stubborn about something, you know, we can have that tension in the knees. So just soften the knees, release the knees. So the right knee is our masculine, our yang, all to do with our physical body, to do with our financial, business. And the right is the left is the yin, the feminine, the soft, the creative, and the emotional. And slowly walk the hands back up. I'm going to find that cross the legs but on the other way now. So bring the other foot in first. We have balance in our practice. Again, move the sit bones back. Hands to the earth, inhale, rising up. Exhale, turn and twist. I'm going to the left. You go whatever side feels right for you. Inhale, lifting. Going to change direction a few times, feeling our way into our twist. Inhale, rising. Exhale, turning and revolving the spine. Inhale, rising. Exhale, turning around, landing. Last time we inhale, center, turning around one more time, pausing here. So just use that front hand maybe to push against the front knee. Back hand can come round back. If we're sitting on a block or a bolster, we can maybe just bring the hands around. That just gives a little bit of leverage. The tummy turns, the ribs, the chest, the shoulders, and the head last. So don't worry about jarring the neck around. Let the body turn. Have the whole spine have a nice twist. So like wringing out what we don't need from our body here. Inhaling, exhaling. This front hand is going to turn and rest onto the knee on the thigh. Lift the back arm up and lean across the body, taking it over towards that right opposite knee. And then drop the hand down, release that other hand, and come into the twist on the other side of the body. Move with breath, inhale forward, exhale, twisting, wringing out all that used energy in the lower lungs. So we twist from the lower tummy, the ribs, the chest, the shoulders, the head last. Taking the eyes to the third side corner of the eye socket. Stimulating those liver meridians. Lift the back arm up and reach across. Turn towards that knee and let the hands come down. Turn the body forward, across the upper arms. Bring one hand to the shoulder, other hand to the shoulder, and walk the fingers back. See if we can bring the arms further up and then round down. Inhale, lift the elbows. Exhale, rounding down. Just feel the shoulder blades rolling away. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, rounding down. As we inhale this time, pause. Release the hands and bring the hands back to back, or fingers to palm, or maybe just hook over that thumb. Try and cross your upper arms into eagle arms. The shoulders are running down the back Elbows reaching forward, fingers leaning forward, and gaze to the fingers. So just stretching the shoulders down the back, elbows reaching forward to open the shoulders, gaze to the fingers. So just feel the waist of the body. So feel the sit bones grounding, rising up the spine. So feel the waist lifting. Then shoulders roll down the back, elbows forward, just lovely stretch on the shoulder blades, lean the hands forward. Breathing here, soft breath in, soft breath out. Soft breath in, soft breath out. Then round the spine, dropping down. Release the hands, open our wings nice and wide, lift the arms to the sky. Crossing the arms in the direction, bend the elbows, hands to shoulders, rounding down. Walk the fingers right back so we feel the upper arms crossing. Inhale, lift the elbows. Exhale, rounding down. Inhale, rising. Exhale, releasing down. Pausing down. So you can walk the fingers further back, crossing the arms further up, and then lifting up, the elbows up, and release the hands back to back, or fingers onto the thumb, or fingers to the palm, or interlocking the fingers. So what feels right for you? And then we're going to just bring the elbows forward, gaze to the fingers, shoulders roll down the back, waist lifts. So feel the sit bound rooting down, and feel the breath energizing, lifting through the spine, the waist, to the fingers, elbows coming forward, shoulders rolling down, breathing here. It's all about feeling a stretch in the shoulders, the shoulder blades. If you don't feel it with the hands here, the hands can stay on the shoulders, just fine, let that level when we feel a stretch. And then rounding down, release the hands, bring the arms forward again, coming onto the knees this time. Going to come into extended child pose. Or if we're going to pause, it would be swan. We're going to kind of move, I think. Lengthen forward. We're going to lift the bottom up, bring the knees underneath the hips, let the heart melt down. We're going to come into like a melting heart. So we're going to pause here for a few breaths. So the heart may come down, you might want to put support into the body. Chin may come down or the forehead may come down. We can soften the elbows or we can lift the elbows. So what feels better for you? Have a little play. If you want to just tail around the spine, just feel into the pose, rounding up, and then round, pushing back. So I'm going to tighten around my shoulders. It's really nice just to round up like a really long cat stretch, then pushing back down. Just be aware of the shoulders rolling away, the shoulder blades being away, tail lengthening away, tail tucking. Tuck the tail. I find if I tuck the tail and round the spine, bone by bone, the lower spine up, I get a nice stretch around the shoulders. So just see what feels good for you. So we can stay nice and still, or we can let the spine ripple. It might be nice to pause in that area of tightness and just let that be breathed and softened away. Let it melt away with the breath. And then we're going to slide the body forward so that the elbows soften down, keeping the head low. Keep the chest low as we can. Come into Sphinx pose. Just to release the legs. Again, let the knees have a nice release. Inhaling. Exhale, just maybe roll the hips from side to side. Then we can turn over, gaze over the one shoulder and look back down inside the body to the feet. Just move from side to side, easing our way. Again, any tightness in the shoulders, in the ribs, in the back. I need to hoover under my sofa. Stop looking. So just releasing just side to side. Again, one pause in the centre, pause. Maybe one more side, and if you haven't landed in the centre, just landing then. And then when we come to Sphinx pose, either stay in Sphinx or the legs can come wider, walking wider than the mat, and we can come into seal pose. So if it's a good idea, we can come into seal. So just take our time, find the hands at the right distance. If we feel got a bit of slippiness going on with our mat, we can hold onto the corner of the mat, the edge of the mat. So we can always do that. We want to make sure the ears aren't coming to the shoulders, so just maybe squeeze the shoulders up and then roll them down. So it's a back bend, it's much stronger than a Sphinx. So if it feels too strong, please just release down. Now notice I'm starting to hold and clutch into my glutes, my legs. So I want a nice soft bottom, and all the muscles soft in the bottom, soft legs. Just feel the heart coming forward. And breathe in. Soften the face, soften the lips. The shoulders roll down the back. 5 breaths. Keep an awareness in the glutes and the legs. Relax. Release. If there's twinges in the back or gripping in the back, just come down. Relax the body down and just come into Sphinx. I'm going to slide the hands forward into Superman, and the arms just slide forward. Let the forehead come down, and just relax here for a moment. Don't rush anywhere. Bend the knees, and just windscreen wipe the knees with the hips from side to side. And then come back down, bring the feet legs together, bring the hands by the body. I'm going to push back to child, just to stretch back. Push back. Knees can be nice and wide, tuck the tail. Toes can be flat or tucked under. I prefer to have mine tucked over, tucked under. Just come a nice straight spine. Do not rather go from a back bend to a forward straight away. Just stretch out the spine. And then after a few minutes, when you feel the back is released, relaxed, we can soften into the pose. We can soften the feet. We can soften the body down. They can be on top of the thigh and more a traditional balasana, or we can be between the legs. Arms can be forward, or arms can be at the side of the body. Or we can have the arm between the legs, and we can turn the head, settle down. So child pose is all about grounding, coming back into the earth, reconnecting with ourselves.